Jean, there's something I don't understand.
What's that?
When I turned around to try to save you, that woman already had her gun to your head. It's funny. How could I have shot before she did?
I don't know.
You shot first because she hesitated. It's simple.
I'm sorry, Armin. You wouldn't have had to save me if I'd just done my job.
I know what it is. The woman I shot back there. I bet she was a really kind person. She must have had a lot more human empathy than I ever did. I pulled that trigger so easily, without a thought. I'm
a killer. And now that your hands have been soaked in blood, the person you once were is gone for good.
Why would you say that?
And you shouldn't regret it for 1 second. Because if you'd chosen to keep your hands clean, Jean would be a corpse on a cart right now. I'll tell you why you pulled the trigger. Because your comrade was about to die. Armin, everyone on our squad survived today because you got blood on your hands. Thank you.
Please let it go, Commander. The Commandant was right. Just like him, I was never special. Looks like I was just the son of a man who was. That's all there is to it.
After I yelled at her, this is what your mother said back.
Why should anyone have to be special? That just isn't the way I like to look at things. And when it comes to my child, I don't care if he grows up to be great. My son doesn't have to be better than anyone. After all, just look at him. He's so cute. I think Aaron's special enough already. For no other reason than that he was born into this world.
Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
Every day I've spent here, I've wondered, how did all these people let it come to this? Minds and bodies ruined, dreams of freedom erased, personalities burned away. No one would want to go to war if they knew what it would do to them. But it's not like we all leapt into that hell knowingly. Most of us were pushed. Some of us were pushed by other people. And some of us were pushed by the environments we grew up in. So, the few who do choose to leap into hell see it differently than the rest. And they're also able to see something beyond the hell. Maybe that something is hope, or maybe it's just another hell. Fact is, you can only find out by moving forward.
Different time, different place, same problem. Am I wrong? Yeah, that's our Aaron. Can't hold his own for shit, but always looking for a fight. 5 guys want to take him on, he wouldn't think twice about jumping into the fray like an idiot. But you know, I may not have ever had the privilege of seeing Eren win, but I never saw the little son of a bitch back down either. Kid's got fire. To tell the truth, his persistence scares the piss out of me sometimes. He gets knocked on his ass, he gets right back up again. It's in his blood. You think he'd let himself be snatched away without fighting tooth and nail? Not a chance. Whatever strength he's got left, he'll use it. What's 2 guys next to a whole gang? If you can count on anything, it's that Eren will give him hell. At least till you or me shows up to help. That's how it's always been, right? Yes, sir. Those good old days were something else. Of course, if you ask Eren, he'd tell you they were an illusion, just us kidding ourselves. But I, for one, was never happier than when folks thought of me as a freeloading waste of space. There's not much I wouldn't do to get us back to how things used to be. Call me sentimental, but I'm willing to fight for it.
I am free. Every single thing that I've done, I decided to do. My actions are governed by nothing but my own free will. Do you want to know what I hate more than anything else in this world? Anyone who isn't free. They're no better than cattle. In other words, slaves. Yes, what I'm saying is, the mere sight of you has always made me so damn angry. Now I finally know why. I just couldn't stand to look at a slave with no mind of her own, who always followed orders without question. Sorry for me. So then, you're not warriors or soldiers. You're just murderers. Psychotic mass murderers who snuffed out the lives of countless people that never did you any wrong.
Don't you think I'm aware of that fact? I don't need you shoving it down my goddamn throat!
Then stop acting like you've got any right to feel sorry for yourself! We're living in a hell you two created! Are you proud of yourselves? You're not one of us! You've never been! You're not even human anymore!
An apology? Is that what you hope to get out of calling us murderers? Want us to feel bad? Want us to take the blame? Who are you talking to? The people you thought you knew don't exist! They're dead! But hey, if screaming does it for you, go ahead and scream your goddamn head off!
You're right. Who am I? What do I know? Still, I've got to do something. Anything. I swear to you, one way or another, the two of you will pay. And it's gonna hurt.
Everyone feels the same pain when losing something dear. You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, such justice will only breed further vengeance and trigger a vicious cycle of hatred.